Here we go. This is not Group Decider game, it is Arena Express Finals. Best of 5. There are some distinct rules here. It's still the random save rule with verse save. Then game 3, I don't even remember. It's pick from a set save pool. Let me check. Alright, here we go. So this first game is random save, second game is reverse the saves from game 1, and the game 3, it's hidden save pick, but from the following pool of Goths, Britons, Franks, or Celts. And then for game 4, that's another save pool to choose from, etc, etc. So we'll see how it plays out. Hello, Ogilai1, aka Dennis, aka Extreme AI, aka Hardened Skirmisher, etc, etc. So, Spanish versus Aztecs here. Aztecs, fantastic arena civilization. Their monks are the best in the game, probably, amongst monks. And Aztecs also get 33% extra gold per relic. And on the map on arena where you contest the relics early on through map control on the field, that's going to be significant for Daddy or just fun here. But Spanish also a good arena sim. They build their buildings more quickly. Kind of a very insignificant but kind of an eco bonus there. They can use conquistadors for map control, place the castle and go for the conquistadors. And also they have great gunpowder options to deal with the Aztecs pressure. For example, conquistadors as well, they apply here. The Spanish unique unit. It's basically a mounted gunman, but with cavalry archer class armor for some reason. That's for balance reasons, of course. So that they are countered by skirmishers. What is this? Do I have... Oh, I have super presets like this. Okay. I actually kind of do that. This is too far out. Let's go with... I kind of want to be somewhere in between. This should be alright. Well, it's arena. We'll speed it up a little bit because there won't be too much to talk about until the castle age, probably. I don't know what Hitman might go for here. It seems like kind of a safer player, so I'm not really seeing an immediate forward castle here from Hitman, but you never know. It's been proven solid in defense and decision making through the group stage. He won this group, and now he's going to gold with villager number 23 and 24, I presume. And taking the second board just now, after pushing all the zero. Okay, here's the field age at 26 pop for the Hitman, while its daddy is already up at 24 and going for the blacksmith market. Nothing crazy in the eco investment here, but it's also not contesting the middle here. Neither of them are making any army in the middle, but yeah, definitely gonna see a castle from the Spanish here. Ooh, she's weak. So, going for a little peek here for just for fun. We'll see the blacksmith market, meaning that it's not a blacksmith stable, so you don't need to worry too much about scouts yet, I think, from the Hitman out on the field. It's gonna drop the castle, use the conquistadors for map control, while Daddy here is dropping the barracks and will be pumping out some eagles to contest the middle, and of course, with the earlier cast stage, secure the relics and that extra gold for the Aztecs. You'll know that this is a custom map. It's called Cloud Arena. There will never be walls in the back that you need to delete. You're basically guaranteed some backspace to boom and take woodlands safely. But the players spawned closer, so this is kind of inviting for monk rushes from the Aztecs, for example. Oh, here comes the monastery, but that's probably, again, just to snag the relics. Yeah, so favors early aggression. Hitman now also, yeah, he has a stronger scout here, but just for fun will be adding Spearman here. Yeah, they don't really take that fight. Hitman missing 100 stone now for the castle, but will be dropping it probably defensively or just outside of the base maybe to secure these resources. Only 2 eagles and a spearman out for just for fun, so maybe being a bit overconfident here with middle map control, because there isn't going to be... we're going to see the castle going up very soon. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Actually, it covers the stone, it covers the gold. It allows for conquistador production once the castle goes up. Yeah, it doesn't reach any of the relics, but that doesn't matter, obviously, with the castle placement. Ooh, sneaky wolves. If I were Spanish, I would go for Inquisition monks instead of monks in this matchup. Yeah, to be fair, the Spanish have a wide, excuse me, Spanish have a wide tech tree as well, which means that you could get atonement and convert enemy monks, right? As Spanish, you could even make missionaries if you want to, for the mobility of it, and then you could convert Aztecs monks, which are strong, yes, but they both have strong tech trees here. And Conquistador's weakness is indeed monks. So while it makes sense for map control, once the monasteries up or the monks are out, just for fun might just be getting some free Conquistadors here. Does kind of control the middle here. It's collected one relic. Here comes another one. Siege Workshop forward, going to push in away from the castle here. But now the first few Conquistadors are out, and they will make quick work of the infantry units here. I think we need to target the monk though. Don't lose the conversion. Don't lose the conversion. RNG really not with just for fun for this one. That was a long time not to convert a Conquistador there. Yay, of course we're a VIP. Dennis. Targeting the scout. What's this? I mean, I guess you want the scout out of the picture. No monk technology is researched yet for its daddy here. Actually, it's a decent eco setup behind this. Almost a bit confusing because this is usually a strong all-in forward, focusing a lot on wood and gold if you want to go for the forward monks and push through here. But yeah, I'm not sure what the plan is here. Hitman seems to be doing all right here. Has the KD on his side, denies a relic heist over here, and only one relic for its daddy so far. Excuses. But yeah, RNG wasn't with you for sure. Look at KD, it's 13-0. What is this? What is this? I feel like you need to make skirmishers now, because that Conquistador's number... Well, it's not, he's not really producing. But, you know what, let's get the rules in here as well. While they're dancing around here, I'm gonna show the rules for the best of 5. It's a bit of a fixed civs situation. Here we go. That's the progress of it. Venegor, Jalom, with the angry housewife in chat. I liked it. Oh, Rip Monk. Rip Monk. There we go. Yeah. That relic isn't gonna last long out in the field there, but it might stay there for a while. Yeah, skirmisher remotes in chat. Umbut and the Akkal Scout. Oh, we're not joking around here, are we? We're going to drop a castle in the middle of the monks here and snag a relic while we're at it. And KD, let's not even talk about that. That's absolutely awful for just for fun here. And the Aztecs clearly not OP on Arena. Don't understand what you're talking about, why Aztecs are the best arena civ, one of the best arena civs, huh? Spanish dominating here. To be fair, Spanish are a strong arena civilization as well. But I don't think Just for Fun has gotten a single conversion yet, so now it's about time, man. Get it! Yeah, so got some technologies for the monks here. That's good. Okay, that's 2 conversions. That's not bad. Aztecs Conquistadors here. More. Okay, good conversions. That's funny with the KD though, because I guess it doesn't really count conversions as a kill. So, so it's still 26-1 for the Hitman here. It looks pretty in the kill depth department here. Yeah, it makes the KD even worse because you lose the converted units, and then Hitman gets the kill count, and yeah, good luck with that. Pumping out the monks here, we're not struggling for gold from monks, might as well drop another monster and get some more monks out. Second PC is up, I guess, just when sold 100 stone at some point to get up to the next age here. Take Chariot, please here. Wait, what? You talking about the same matchup, man? Group winner goes to the final. Take Chariot. It's three finals. Group A plays Group B, Group C plays Group D. Why doesn't anyone read the rules, man? Come on. Come on. It's in the information. Read the freaking information, dudes. Hitman also didn't understand he was playing just for fun here. Just for fun, that's good monk macro. You missed some important bits of this game then. Look at the KD. Yeah, I know. Well, it's a best of 5, so it could go either way here. They are surprisingly similar in eco, both with 2 town centers. However, the Hitman with 2 castles. Good potential for army production here out of the 2 castles. He does commit to the conquistadors against the mighty Aztecs monks here, but as the numbers progress, it's going to be tougher for just for fun to deal with this, because now he has, well, it's going imp though, and mining stone, so I guess we're going to see some trebuchets out here to deal with the castles of the Hitman. And there is lots of monks here, so this is a not so fast imp monk treb play here, I guess, if the castle goes up. And that should be the correct Hitman, yeah. 1298, so they're quite close in elos. Just for fun is in the mid 1300s or some such, methinks. We're housed at 70 here, but at least we're going to get that castle up. It's enough resources to go imp yet again here. Why aren't we queuing villagers? Or doing some stuff with that resources? Could even add more eagles or whatever. What are these people's elo? High 1200, low 1300. Mid 1300. Let's be generous here. Let's be generous. You can always use exclamation mark rank as well. That should show up. Ooh, 30 and 45, eh? Castle goes up. Hitman, also on the way to the Imperial Age, has 2 castles to produce trebuchets, so no guarantee for the Aztecs to get any significant advantage with the earlier Imperial Age here. I'd say get block pointing, illumination, theocracy, there we go. Theocracy, that allows for only 1 monk to need to regenerate after a conversion. So you could use all these monks, convert 1 unit, and still only one of the monks need to recharge. He's been boosting his rank on arena than this. That's what he's been doing. Yeah, Hitman knows about monks. There's been monks all the time here, so I'm surprised he doesn't quite react to. He has 2 scouts out, so but and Lightcap. Yeah, he's reacting to it. But he doesn't know about the mass of monks. No, they are hidden in the back here. Forward captain might go down, but we're gonna need at least one more trebuchet to do so. Middle stable here, making light cab. You're gonna need a ton more of those to deal with these monks, and here are the spears as well. So this could still be a strong push for just for fun. Yes, look at the HP on these boys. 80 hit points on these monks. Block printing is in as well. 12 range. And heresy, yeah, heresy. If you get that, your units that are converted, they get killed instantly instead of going to the enemy army. That's an expensive one. That costs 1,000 gold. But 80 HP monks. I bet these monks are matching the conquistadors in HP almost. Wow. Oh boy. Well, does the castle go down? Hitman is out of stone. He has to bail on the forward castle. He is making trebuchets, but he only has one. Just for fun has three at this point. Yeah, for sure. Light cab won't quite do it here. You have lots of villagers moving forward now for a forward castle on the stable of the Hitman here, and lots of monks and pikes to protect this. Light cav, they'll die easily to the Aztecs pikes, and guess with the massive, still more conquistadors than monks, but you will need, what's the damage output? 16? Yeah, it's gonna be rough. If the pikes get close to the conquistadors, that's really bad news. Huxar, yes, that's a unique unit for the. Yeah, what should the next new Civ be? I don't know. Light Cab doing some work here, but look at how long it takes them, even with their bonus against monks and whatnot here to get them. Did you get herbal medicine, Daddy? Did you get herbal medicine, huh? Then you could heal up the monks inside the castle as well. Huxar. Winged Huxars. And look at the range! They outrange the conquistadors by. They have twice the range of the conquistadors. The conquistadors don't stand a chance here. Yeah, it's true. We get more hit points from herbal medicine as well. Let's see the hit points currently. 80. Castle just begging to be tread down, but it's still buying sometimes. Still have the castle in the back here. Still have the trebs. Still has army to defend it here. Army numbers deceivingly similar here. Ecos kind of as well, but just for fun, better eco upgrades and handcart as opposed to wheelbarrow here. Another monastery. 2 barracks. It's not lacking in the action here, but Conquistador is clearly not the optimal choice of Hitman here against the Aztecs. He forgot Hussar, maybe he hasn't been able to afford it. He's going Elite Conquistador. Well, he has a group mass, he has a mass, but that cost of Elite Conquistador. Yeah, you could basically buy Hussar for that. Yeah, it's random civ. It is random civ. Random civ and the reverse for the first 2 games here. 3rd and 4th game you pick from a set civilization pool. That's not true, Tech Chariot. We've had Saracens. We've had Japanese multiple times. And Spanish Aztecs. Yeah, now we have the monk civs here. And your matches. Don't tell me Malay can't go monk rush, Tech Chariot. But you chose to go full Karambits instead. And this Civ is a monk rush Civ if you try hard enough, Tech Chariot. Just ask Arsak. point of having Goths as part of the pool in game 3 when no one will pick it? I don't know. I just picked some sims. Elite Eagle Warrior is in. And they will die to the Conquistadors because they are technically a gunpowder unit. And the point was having non-standard arena sims basically. Exorcist. Mainly, at least. And then force the players to play them. Besides, Goths should do decent against Britons. Britons is S tier on arena? Yeah, maybe. Then make Huskarls and force them into infantry then. They're finally taking a fight. Celts and Franks, A tier. Really? Well, the monks are doing work here. The Trebs will target this castle, and Just for Fun is winning some terrain here. Has the better macro behind this. And it looks to be going into the Aztecs' hands here after all. Well, Exorcist, I used heavy inspiration from Masters of Arena map pools from previous tournaments, so that was the idea anyway. Eagle's still doing work here. They're outmassing the elite conquistadors now, so then it shouldn't matter too much. But the base has been breached. Hitman is in trouble. He's trying to scramble up a castle to the side, but that didn't quite work. And now what? He's gonna lose the conquistadors over here. He's only at 14 military now to 51. And a random angry housewife has joined the party. Oh, he's gonna break the gate, isn't he? Where are you going? Ah, well, he was the reason Hitman called a GG, I'll tell you. This dude is scary, man. Siege Tower Lawns Forts with Gods, yeah. Alright, 1-0 for, not the Hitman, but for Just for Fun here. Victorious Pikemen, the most creative unit, and then 37 elite conquistadors for Hitman. A play that Just for Fun likely won't adapt for the next game, seeing how it turned out here. Let's have a look at the stats. GG indeed. Yeah, we'll see what saves they pick later. Exorcist. See if we're right, if they didn't pick Goths at all. Game 2, reverse Sims. So here's the same plan here. No, don't switch the colors, man. Don't switch the colors like that. Alright, so we're green versus blue this time around. Doesn't really matter. 1-0 for its daddy for the time being. Now Hitman is playing the mighty Aztecs, and its daddy will be playing the Spanish to deal with that. We'll see if he feels confident now. We'll go into some clowning. Even more clowning here. I guess the monks playing with the previous game kind of qualifies. Lumber camp with the shortest walking distance. Efficiency matter, but this is very much rangeable even by crossbows on this side. Yeah, I can change the colors, but why did you change them? That's fine. I'll honor the players and keep the colors they chose. Yeah, of course you did. What are we looking at here? Trying to have a little look at the setups here before we go to the next few ages here. Stone. Before gold here. Interesting. Well, it has to be in a castle. And that's some next level deer luring as well. But we're getting there. And neither player clicked up yet. Hitman will be matching Daddy's uptime here. But it's Daddy with one more villager. Did Hitman get loom? He did, didn't he? Ay, ay, ay. Early loom on arena. He must have been worried about. Must have been worried about. There's only one on stone though. Worried about idle this time. Hitman planning a trash. Yeah, he's on stone as well. You're right. It's way too late uptime for a tower rush though, so that can't really. Well, Spanish could tower rush, you're right, but it's not going to be that. It's going to be a castle. Castle drop maybe, I wouldn't know. But the uptimes don't correspond with rush 24 pop tower rush. That's bound to lose on the arena instantly. It's blacksmith market for both of them. Idle these times very comparable, but one player has loom and the other doesn't. Just for fun takes the fight against the eagle and will take that one and says thank you very much. I'll go in snow. He stays in the gate. Well, it's gonna take out the scout. That takes out some vision for the hitman, but now you need to back off, otherwise these villagers will get you. There we go. Yep. So actually forced some idle time on these workers. That's something. Yeah, but if you're going unique unit, wouldn't you go 2 on stone then early on to be sure to afford the castle? I mean, you could add a couple more. But it's not really adding to stone either. That's not gonna be enough here to have a castle by the time castle age sets in. Now rush towards the castle. No, but then why go to stone early at all? You could just spend the time gathering other resources and task them to stone later. Well, it's a good setup for a 4 TC boom though, if you have the wood and stone for it to mine stone that early. Yeah, 4 TCs, that's too few. You need at least 5. Preferably 6 or 7, then we're talking. Gonna get the TC up here for sure. Maybe all the way down here actually. Well, there we go. Yeah, it sounds about right to task more villagers to stone when you are going up to the castle age. 2 TCs for now, but that wood income from the 2 TCs is going to easily be able to allow another town center. And the Hitman wants to go for a castle again. He doesn't really have the food eco here for fast imp monk tramps. He would need more farms for that. But he definitely wants that castle up, is committing kind of quite heavily to stone here. I don't know if he's fearing a forward castle drop by the Spanish or something like that. Eco upgrades are in for both players, but Hitman now has actually, he has only 1 town center and he has more idle town center time than his adversary. Deal Barrow coming in as well. Nice, that's going to benefit the farms and the worker speed in general. While neither of them seem to be focusing a lot on the middle here. Just for fun, should definitely contest the relics here and not give away free gold to the Aztecs. Yeah, Dennis or Ogedai said that in the previous set game that he would have gone Inquisition monks instead of conquistadors, and absolutely makes more sense. So I guess that's the idea, one of the ideas behind the castle as well for the Spanish civilization here. Letting just for fun boom is a suicide. Yeah, he's a boomer, alright. You can't give away the free boom. That just doesn't work on any map, and especially not on Arena, where it's even harder to contest it, and the players in general know how to boom quickly and efficiently. Arena is not the booming map. Well, well, someone disagrees. Second TC for Hitman as well. Nothing too much exciting happening here. The monks are out. It's gonna snag the first relic here. Second relic, in fact. Farina isn't the booming map. What map is? Michi, Black Forest. Brasson Tunnel. I don't even want to mention that name. That's the shittiest map they ever introduced. Why is Green adding PC? Because he wants economy. But he's fighting against a... He's racing with the 4 TT boom here, so that should definitely not be working into the Aztec favor here. He's going to have a worse boom. Albeit potentially a faster Imperial H with only 3 TTs to 4, but... Blue should win, just Paladin. Depends on the amount of monk. Yeah, but it's a much better boom for its daddy here. Not being contested. He's not contesting the relics, but who cares if he gets a free 4 TC boom like this? Could basically afford anything. No, neither of the players are planning fast imp. I'm just saying that 3 TCs to 4, if you have only 3 TCs, you essentially spend less resources on villager production. And may be able to afford an earlier age up, but you never know. Just for fun seems to have a healthier eco setup here as well, so might actually be up sooner. It's not too heavy on the gold yet. It's on stone, wants a cat lap eventually, but no rush here. This is basically just Farmville at this point, and Arena is indeed a booming map, even though Tech Chariot disagrees. Why did Green even go on stone? Yeah, he didn't build a castle yet. Maybe it's a double castle Jaguar rush. Yeah, he made some army. That's the only game I saw Tech Chariot, and that was an interesting one. I think I need to ask for the recorded game on that one, because that was absolutely ridiculous. Looks like we're gonna see Imperial Age soon here for its daddy, as only needs the buildings and a little bit more gold now, and they'll be on the way up to Imperial Age. This could be a short one, or as far as short goes. Here comes the university. No monastery, because Just for Fun doesn't care about relics here, he just wants to boom. This guy is kind of lonely. But hey, he's getting the relics. He's getting that gold boost. That's not gonna help if he's 1 age behind and being pressured by whatever composition that Just for Fun brings to the field. And there it is, Imperial Age for its daddy. Twitch.tv/justforfun966. Don't really feel like repeating that nickname too many times, but do feel free to check out his Twitch channel as well. There's a lot of Arena going on there. That's why I never watch him. but nah, just kidding. I stop by sometimes. I mean, what does the Hitman do here? Yes, he can get 2 castles up, but you're playing in Aztecs here, not Bohemians or Koreans or arguably Burmese here. It's not double castle, isn't Aztecs playstyle, and yeah. Not sure what's going on here. Hitman plays Arena like I do. Doesn't have a clear plan as to what to do, I think, and that usually never works on Arena. Need the master plan. But now he's gonna scout for what's happening here. He sees the market, he sees the blacksmith. Big surprise. Oh, now he sees the castle. And we are doing the conquistadors. Why though? I mean, Hitman only has 1 monk, so he doesn't stand a chance. Is this going to be Imperial Age Conquistador Treb push? Why do these guys love Conquistadors so much? It's a fun unique unit. To some extent it makes sense against Aztecs because they should slay Eagle Warriors and other infantry units, but then there's the monks. And that's the Conquistador's weakness. But we're taking into stable upgrades here as well. Iron casting for light cav, reacting to potential monks here. Could get Hussar as well. Here comes the castle in the middle of nowhere, but in the middle of woodlines here. And Hitman reacts by making war barracks and wanting to make eagles here. If town center on the way as well, we're never gonna stop making builders here, are we? Just gonna extend on that economy. Could mine more stone here for a potential next castle as well, but the main idea here is to get the trebuchets out. Massive military lead. Hitman is going Imperial Age, but he has 2 minutes to go, and is currently going into Eagle Warrior here and Pikeman for the light cav, I guess. Look what's in queue now. Petards! Just for fun, has been watching the other arena matches here and seen petard. No, of course he knows about petards. Surprise factor, breakthrough and raid, but Hitman is actually closing a little bit of the gap here. Why make petards when you could make trebs and just demolish more buildings while you're at it? It's gonna make for some good raids though, and this relic isn't just never gonna find its way home here, but there are 4 relics for the Hitman, granting some relic gold here. 3 on gold miners only, but 3 gold per second from the relics by the looks of it. Castle goes up, barracks failing to produce units here, and now we're gonna double up on the gold there. Things are happening a little bit too slowly for Hitman here. And we're through. And we're through. Oh, nice quick gate. Not quick enough, sadly. But it's going to keep more raids from entering here, which is good. But it's... oh, more petards. It's 125 builders to roughly 80 here. And here we go. Hello, the Belgian. Well, I'd kind of getting value here. Conquistadors just chilling out, maybe waiting for their elite upgrade. What would I know? And where are those 2 petards gonna go? Could break... I don't know, you probably need more to break through a market. The Belgian would know, he's the petard master. That's not even an opening, why are we walling this? That's not an... maybe there is a gap here. Nah, that's fine. There's no entry there. Hitman is holding on for now, but he's gonna struggle for... why isn't he producing military? There's lots of barracks now, but it's not producing anything. Lacking gold, maybe getting gold shaft mining to boost the gold income even further here. Very likely that this castle goes down soon to the trebuchets. Second one in queue here, yep. And light cab could easily just go to waste here, of course, because, yeah, they're trash units. Trash cab. Look at these guys just patrolling here, waiting for an overchop. That's a sneaky move. See a trebuchet coming out from the castle at home as well. That's going to be 3 trebuchets total, and we may be approaching a 2-0 here for Instadi. So Elite Eagle Warriors in, they should be decent against Siege here. Lacking quite a few attack upgrades, so they won't snipe Siege as quickly as they could, but then there are the Conquistadors here, and they should also be able to deal with the infantry units here without any big issues. Oh, nice treb hit from Hitman there. He gets 1 of the 4 trebs. Eagles eat 1. Eagles and Pikes gonna eat another treb here, maybe? Oh, good engagements from Hitman here, but the Conquistadors are cleaning up. Thankfully, Aztecs, they produce more quickly out of the barracks. I think it's like a 15 or 20% faster, 15% faster maybe from all military buildings, not just barracks, but all military buildings for the Aztecs. Oh, don't let that. That's a waste of Conquistadors to let the pikemen come close here. 11%. Yeah, that's true. They tweaked that rate. That's or they adjusted that to reflect the actual speed. 11% faster military buildings for the Aztecs then. No armor on the Kongs. Even more stupid to stay in the middle of pikemen then. Elite Conquistador. 2 trebs. More Conquistadors. Because they're cool. And they'll do alright against the Eagles, of course. Yeah, blue is doing alright. Hitman is 1298 and that is 1345 currently. So low 1300s on both of them. Low 1300s. Longswords, 200 swordsmen are in the here for Spanish. Spanish get the full tech tree, you know, so they have fully upgraded champions, fully upgraded paladins. And I guess at some point potentially fully upgraded elite conquistadors. But who knows? Trebs fighting again near the forward castle might go down, but there's still the castle at home to produce. If Daddy needs more trebuchets here. Looks like he has a good push going now, sending in the 200 swordsmen in front to snipe the trebuchets, conquistadors behind to take out any army investment behind. Now Green will go Jaguars, and he is indeed. And right now Green is thinking just like me when I lose with Aztecs. How? We had some questionable monks micro from Daddy in the previous game as well, Arsec, so it does happen, but he did win in the end though. And some questionable monk RNG. Then you didn't have enough monks. Yeah, and Spanish Inquisition monks have been up for debate as well, why that didn't happen. Fun thing here is, yes, Jaguars fantastic against the champions, but with Elite Conquistadors, even the Jaguars won't do a lot here because they won't be allowed to get close to the Conquistadors. 6 range, 18 attack, gunpowder unit. They will slay any infantry unit, so Aztecs are in a pinch here right now. Just need more monks, and if you lose, you simply didn't have enough monks. Yes, that's why I always lose when I go monks. Relic gold about to be lost for the Hitman. Main gold about to be depleted as well. I think we're approaching the GG and a third game here. Looking sharp. GG is called. It's a 2-0 for Itstaddy, who is admittedly the higher rated player of the two as well. These are the group winners from Group E and F. Let's have a look at the stats. Maybe it's time to rethink Arena overall, Arzak. Did that cross your mind? Nah, just kidding. Just kidding. I was playing around with Cuman's instant siege tower the other day. But my opponents keep castle dropping me, so I don't really get to see the full potential of the instant siege tower. But it's possible because of the cheaper range and the feudal age siege workshop. So that's kind of cool one with Cumans, but I haven't really found a way to make it viable yet. But I'd love to see someone do it properly. So you could try that, Arzak. Just to catch people off guard with the... You know they're castle drop. Yeah, but I don't know. I push deer, I don't scout. I just do my thing and hope for the best. Okay, so Exorcist said nobody will pick Goffs, but guess what? We are. Goffs Franks, of all things here. So Hitman, probably going for the early castle drop here then for the Franks, because their castles are cheap. And then he goes for the Goffs, and unironically he should be doing alright against the Franks here, because he has such cheap infantry units to deal with the Franks cavalry. Of course, Hitman will be making castles, he can make throwing axemen, and then Goffs should struggle, potentially. But, yeah, we'll see. What will Goffs do though? Goffs will need to... I mean, I could drop a castle forward, could do a siege tower shenanigans with longswords, or castle drop Huskarls, something like that, just to apply some pressure to the flanks. But you don't really want to try and castle drop flanks, because they have eco bonus in the Dark Age with the berries, and they have fantastic farms, so it's very likely that flanks will be up first here to the feudal and castle ages, and have stone for a castle because their castles are cheaper. But we'll see. Again, that weird lumber camp, but it's all about efficiency. Place the lumber camp at the closest possible spot. Even if it's exposed, it will be replenished later on, maybe over here or maybe further in the back, so it doesn't matter that much. But alright, for the sake of getting through all the 3 best of 5s today, I'm speeding it up a little bit here. We've eaten both Turks and Bohemians with Goths. Turks, that's impressive, I have to say, because Turks have fantastic gunpowder, and yeah, Bohemians as well, I guess, have their things. They actually have cast age hand cannoneers. And just for fun flexing with the Goths arena stats here, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. You must have something smart planned then. So Hitman, what's the plan here? 4 on food going to gold now at 21. It could be a 23 pop up here, 25 pop castle age, 2 on stone. Frank's castles cost 485 stone or something. So we'll see. 1 TC Huskarl spam with anarchy. Oh, that sounds so annoying. I don't even want to try to be subject to that. Blacksmith market going up for the Hitman here. Daddy is going up at a 26 pop here. Less ILTs time though, so there's cutting the differences a little bit here. And looks like Hitman is inside enemy base, so he's going to gather some valuable scouting intel here. He won't be able to snipe villagers because Goths get instant loom, which Daddy has in already. Losing the scout though, but yeah. He won't be, shouldn't be losing villagers here, Daddy, unless Hitman finds a very exposed weak one here. Yeah, there are a couple of them, but they still have loom, so shouldn't be a problem. The thing about the scout here, you can't hide away your place as much anymore because the scout will be here to spot whatever you're thinking about. And if it's Siege Tower, for example, then Hitman will be able to scout the Siege Workshop. And if it's, yeah, I don't know what else. No barracks yet, right? So, and 3 on gold. There's not too much of a giveaway here yet. Maybe Daddy will, yeah, he'll show it when the castle age is in. Hitman has the stone enough for a castle. He might even drop 2 castles here if he keeps mining with 6 villagers. You can hide what you're up to behind walls. Yeah. True. Okay, so you're intentionally not going to stone so as to not expose the... Yeah, okay, fair enough. It's actually smart to keep the plants hidden, but it delays everything, of course, for its daddy here. And it also delays the potential of a defensive castle. And there aren't really building foundations here to keep the castles out either. Yeah, alright, he's kind of... Now he's gonna get these gates up, and that's also to force the scout to pass next to the DC so that he can finally go to the stone in the back here. Whoa. Look at all these walls! Oh, man. Yeah, huge investment. Here comes the forward castle, and it's not even going to be hidden away here. Maybe not a big surprise here with the Franks up at 1502. That's... Yeah, there's been some idle time behind this. But still an early castle age time to apply pressure on the opponent here. Just for fun, won't be freaking out here. He has back gold, he has back stone, he's seeing the stone. And yeah, it's most definitely not going to freak out about the Franks forward here, who wants to drop more castles. Maybe Hitman has seen Dolphin Awards games with the Japanese triple castle drop into samurais against strong archer civilization, which is some of the more peculiar games I've seen in a while. Especially since it worked. Just for fun, shoot Stonewall just out of range of the castle. That's a bad joke, Tech Chariot. You know what Civ is. So that's why the palisades and everything here. And no stone walls because goths can't build them. Goths can basically only make infantry. That's not true, actually. They get hussars, they get bombard cannons, they get decent cavalier. Petard! But why break through? What's the... Okay, so you're gonna break through to drop another castle, I guess. That's the idea. Hand cannons, obviously, yeah, for Goths, important as well. I welcome death with open arms. $100 more stone and Hitman can drop another castle. And the gate has been breached and there are... Yeah, Scout's still alive. Scouting his way around here and will try to confirm whether Just for Fun is on board and that 1 TC. Will not be able to venture into the back though, and we have 200 stone to go for its daddy to get a castle up here. Yeah, Goths can't welcome the enemy with open arms, unfortunately. They don't get that either. Ooh. Ooh, overtop. You can go in here. You can enter. Nah, he doesn't care. How's Green's eco looking behind this? Still heavy on stone, I'd say. And 1 TC. He's making knights. But there's a monastery. Here's the castle. Knights won't do much here for green, I think. It's just gonna lose these few knights numbers to conversions. I feel like you should rather go just right into throwing axemen here with the Franks, because Goths will mainly be playing infantry anyway. Yeah, these guys won't do anything. Do they even have upgrades? They don't have any upgrades! What? What? No defense, no attack. Thankfully they're Franks at least. Otherwise they would be unbloodlined, useless knights to just get converted or killed by easy fire. Well, I guess we're getting the numbers first and upgrades later. Good job at keeping the oh yeah, I jinxed it. I was gonna say good job at keeping the hit points intact for now until the numbers increase, but that's not gonna be the case. One castle goes up, but there's also a castle in the back for just for fun here, so we shouldn't be worried here. Ooh. Oh, trying to eat TC here with, well, there's help from the castle. I guess we'll give him that. Oh, Monk RNG, nope. Still not on just the front side here. Right, so the castle is up. 9 on gold, yeah, market abuse here to keep things going. This TC is kind of useless, but it's replenishing it over here, rebuilding it. So it's still going to be 3 TCs to 1 here for the Goths and a massive villager and equally more. Palisade gates going up here to obstruct the knights from entering and allow you to convert with monks from behind, if need to be. And the 2 forward castles here, they're just not doing enough here. There's still gold in the back. Big gold spot in the back here to be taken, and then the 3 town centers working behind this. This one is still alive as well, so technically it's still 4 town centers for Daddy versus Hitman 1. Yeah, it's true. Normal arena, you could risk not having any woodland at all inside your base and you'd be screwed, essentially. That's not the case here. It's a more balanced map. You can do it just for fun, says Kong. Yeah, he's definitely not freaking out here. There's an opening by the monastery. Ooh, is that light cav? A light cav? Yeah, they might get the monks then. Well, it's still only 5 knights, plus 2 defense, granted, but let's see. There seems to always be lots of guaranteed back resources and guaranteed back space on Clown Arena. And this is actually one of the further, more far apart spawns I've seen for Clown Arena this time. Rams gonna deal with the one and only castle here. The thing is, just fun could just make some Huskarls here and then he easily deals with the Rams. He also already making spears, that's cheaper for the Goths. They have discount on infantry, all infantry units, I believe. And for now it's spearmen, but that's gonna do fine if you have enough numbers. So just a few knights here. Attack upgrade even coming in here. Hitman is playing 1 TC YOLO with Franks here and he's not getting nearly enough value here against Daddy, albeit causing some idle TC times here due to having to make army, but it's still ahead. Make petards to deal with rams. Fair enough. But petard is a one-time thing. If you make actual military units, you could take out more rams with the same units. Oh, not gonna get to the upgrades here. Blacksmith goes down. Siege workshop goes up. Mangonel to deal with the rams here. So it's 18 on food, 11 on gold for the Hitman here. The Hitman will, in theory, be able to keep up 2 stables production here if he had another one, but then he would be able to queue villagers at all. So it's only going to be that one stable sending out knights, and you see here he has 4 in the queue. He would have much more numbers by now if he had another stable going. There's wood and stone for more town centers, so at this point maybe the Hitman would benefit from adding more TCs at home while keeping up the pressure, maybe to catch up. Or go Imperial Age as R-Success, so that you could trap down this castle and the rest of the production and into GG. Who needs pikemen when you have 15 spearmen, huh? Oh, I guess who is going Imperial Age first here? It's going to be its daddy, who has been defending like a champ behind the walls here, enjoying the nice back space here to relocate and bloom. And yeah. If this castle stays up, which it will, most likely, then Hitman is in a pickle here, because trebuchets will be out. Another castle even going up here, that's going to limit any raids for the knights here. Beautiful castle spots, actually. They will range any knights units, or any melee units, any units trying to move through here. Suddenly old Green's castle became irrelevant, yeah. And Hitman isn't going to see Imperial Age here anytime soon. He's in a quite the rough spot here. I feel like seeing Imperial Age kick in here now, that's GG, right? Or, I mean, you don't know too much about the eco situation of the opponent. Yours at this next, Rageman. I'm doing them in chronological order as far as ELO divisions go. I mean, it is GG, but it doesn't mean Hitman will call it quite yet. Maybe it's a potential decider game, so he may be holding on a bit longer. 2 seconds. 1. Imperial Age is in. Still has army, still has the 3 forward castles, but he's going to find 2 trebuchets quickly dealing with his forward castles here, and the stone count is rather low for Hitman as well. He hasn't been taking the opportunity to extend the boom at home into more TCs. He has not taken the opportunity to elect relics here. Not really playing the map control that he has admittedly claimed through these 3 forward castles and Knight's Rush. Pikeman is in as well, just for fun. Could even tweak the resources here a bit and go into Halberdier, I think, but he basically doesn't need to. It's only Castle Age Knights. So if you have a decent number of pikes, which is the case here, that's no problem. Yeah, they're true, but they're just gonna find another castle here. 2 trebuchets dealing with the first castle, probably the next one as well. University for Hitman here. Maybe he wants to get masonry for the buildings. Or murder holes. Which, funnily enough, would kind of make sense here. But 1 castle goes down. Troy Axemen are out. That's going to help against the pikes. But look at the ecos here. It's, yeah, 30 more villagers for Daddy here. So, he's... Decent chunk of knights, but even more decent number of pikes here, and the knights will try to dive the trap, and they will be suicided for it. All the knights will go down here if Hitman isn't careful. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Hitman can't afford it. Can't afford to lose units. Can't do much but GG at this point. It's barely equal to replenish army. These castles are going down. Only 1 castle to go now, and just like that, it's that he has fought back the pressure and is about to take a 3-0 here. Strong player. Yeah, he's doing alright. I heard he won against you with Britain, Sarsak. was a bit of a salty moment. Don't mention Britons. I'll mention Britons for you. It was actually in the pool for this one. Oops. Yeah, yeah, you saw it, of course. Yeah. Huskars! Huskars killing Axemen. It's supposed to be the other way around. But they just have the numbers now. And here they go. Britons would have done fine here as well to depend though. Just for fun. So you'd have been alright. Only one trap here, but GG is called. Hitman stays 1000 through the whole game and can't really find a way to get back here. So I'll split this up. See, at some point here, Hitman is the only one with army. Could just be the scout, actually, but anyway. And then we see the Goths taking slowly over into bigger masses and the end. Obvious domination there. Very good defense, even without stone walls to hide behind. And good games indeed. Indeed.